Reality? Who knows? All I know is this, that a lot of people are hypnotized and programmed and conditioned not to be themselves. Now, I don't know why. I don't have the answer. Of course, there's going to be somebody who comes up here and tells me the answer, because someone has the answer, of course, right? I mean, you people all have answers, right? You know why everything's happening, don't you? I want to tell you something that really made me realize how much independent radio is needed, and how much YouTube is needed, and how much ThoughtBridge radio is needed, and live talk radio, and how much the worldwide radio network is worth to the world. Before this, we were bombarded with the same stuff. You had the same 3 stations or the same 3 networks, and the news was read from one feed. So they'd send it out in the teletype. Whatever came out in the teletype was the news. Do you know? But there are some people who checked into it. There were reporters, and they actually went and said, no, that's not how it's going on. I looked, and this is how it is. But not now. On those big networks, all the news comes out of the same source. No one questions it. There's no reporters anymore. They're regurgitators. They stand in front of you on a television screen, or on a video screen, or on a radio station, and they just regurgitate whatever came off whatever's on the computer screen in front of them. They don't check it. There's no research. They don't care. As long as they get paid, what do they care? They don't care. Actors are playing politicians. Politicians are playing actors. So I know that I'm a program. I'm a product of conditioning. I'm not sure why. I think the world is perfect just the way it is. Maybe we're supposed to go through this. Maybe this is kind of like, how far down the rabbit hole do you really want to go? How far do you really want to go? You know, the Santa Claus thing was cool, wasn't it? I liked it. I liked the Santa Claus thing. For a few years, it was fun. But then I was convinced there was one. But then I realized there wasn't. But I was programmed and conditioned to think there was. And then the Easter Bunny. And the Tooth Fairy. Now that pisses me off. When I found out that the Tooth Fairy wasn't real, I was pissed. You know what I mean? And I said to my daughter, I have a daughter, when she was young and her teeth were her first teeth were falling out. And, you know, I was putting money under her pillow and gifts and things when she was sleeping. I said, I saw the Tooth Fairy go in your room, I think. And see, I always thought the Tooth Fairy was just like a little, maybe 3 inches. Because how else could it get inside your pillow? So I said, have you ever seen the Tooth Fairy? And she's like, yeah. I go, how big is it? And she said, it's taller than you. which means it's over 6 feet tall. Now, in her perception, the tooth fairy was 6 feet tall with big wings. In mine, it was 3 inches. I have a friend in the UK. His name is James. You might have heard him on here. He goes by Panacea X. He comes on here and spiels about how he saw God in his daughter's eyes. And I'm going to try to get him in here sometime to tell you, the audience, about his first experience with that. Anyway, let me see. I want to go back to I'm not opening the mic, even though it's open mic, because I want to go back to some more Roy Masters, because I have a few things I want to get done here in the background. All right. Now, this guy Roy Masters, I'm not sure whether he was a cult leader, but he has this little thing in meditation called Be Still and Know, where you drop your hand to your side, and he hypnotizes you into lifting your hand and putting the back of your hand to your forehead without actually lifting it. You know, just imagining the back of your hand is coming to your forehead. And somehow he says that gets you into the field where you can be out of the reality and see God for what it really is. I don't know. I have no idea. Here's a show called Advice Line. It's from May 9th, 2013. Let's see what he's got to say.
It's time for Advice Line. Call now at 800-866-8883. That's 800-866-8883. Here's your host, Roy Masters.
Hello, here I am again. My job is to unscrew you. I mean, people screw you, pardon the expression, but my job is to undo all the harm done to you in your life and give you freedom. That's the whole secret here of my work. When I said secret, that word jumped in front of what I wanted to say. And I know how to overcome your traumas that could take you forever and kill you through causing many kinds of illness, thousands of kinds of illness, thousands and thousands, such as a stressed immune system, uncontrollable thoughts, endless stupor thoughts, playing an important role. And then you have heart and cancer, dementia, autoimmune diseases, smoking, drinking drugs. You know, it goes on. Thousands of diseases